this video I'm going to be assembling an 800 pan drawer. The drawer system itself comes in a separate box. It is always advisable to assemble the unit on a piece of cardboard. This protects the side panel and the front edge of the unit when you're moving it around. Please read the assembly guide because there is a lot of information on here that will be helpful when assembling your unit. On the front of the assembly guide it tells you what panels you have in the box, what hardware is required and the minimum tools required to get the job done. The drawer bases for your drawer system come within the 800mm base unit. You lay your end panels out so it's like this, which is groove to groove. This is your right hand panel, this is your left hand panel. As you can see there, the grooves are here and here. Following the assembly guide, you insert your metal cams and your wooden dowels. These metal dowels are really good because there is a red sleeve around them that enables you to hold them while you're screwing them down, making sure that you keep them upright. The actual cam works by turning it like that and it pulls it together, making a very strong joint. And you screw all of these in, and taking a hammer, you gently tap the wooden dowels in until the sound changes. That's deep enough. You don't need to put a wooden dowel in the central hole because the top of the unit is held together by two rails, one here and one here. In each of your end panels there are two sets of holes at the top, middle and bottom of your unit. The reason for this is because the panels can either be right hand or left hand. Using a pencil I identify that it's this set of holes I need on each of my drawers. And I do the same on this side. It shows you that on step 1 of your assembly guide. You drill a hole about 5mm deep. At this point I'm going to be fitting the runners to the unit. This is the top drawer pack. So I open this one and I take out the components I'm not going to be using until I find the runners. And here are the runners. These runners are labelled right and left. This is the right one and this is the left one. And you can tell whether it's in the right place because the back drops down towards the back of the unit. Following the assembly guide, you put your screws in here. When you fit your runners, you always use the second hole on the front plate. And then take the next box out, which is for my middle drawer. You fit the middle runner next. We've put the runners on, so we now assemble the unit. We take our base panel and we put our cams in. The cams themselves have an arrow telling you which way they should be put in. This arrow should always point to the outside or raw chipboard edge of your panel. Put the cams in and then we stand it up and tighten the cams as you go. And then fit the cams to your top rails. Top rails like this. Fit your side panel, your second side panel, like so. To insert the back panel, you may need to break the edging tape down here and here. To do this, all you do is you put your back panel in like this and push, and like this, and push. And using 2 of the 15mm screws, screw them into the back to hold the back into position. When inserting the screws, if you go approximately a hand's width apart, that means the back is held securely. You now turn your unit over. Next job is to fit the feet. In this 800 pound draw unit, there's an extra leg that goes in the centre. Once the leg boss has been inserted into the holes and you fitted the 3 screws required, when you actually fit your leg into the leg boss, this lug here expands this plastic, locking the leg securely into position. You insert your leg, making sure that the edge here is parallel to this edge here. Then drilling a hole, 1, 2, 3. You then insert the 3 15mm screws. Don't over tighten them. You take your leg, which has been preset on a stop to 150mm, which is the height of your plinth. Make sure it's screwed down to that stop like that. And then when you insert your leg into the hole, this lug will expand that plastic, as I said, keeping it very secure. And then tapping it down gently, making sure that it's secure. The plinth clip consists of 2 parts. This part is screwed to your plinth when ready, and then you slide this part on like that. It is recommended that you put the clip onto your leg for safekeeping. I'm going to be assembling the top drawer now. We've put the runners in the unit, so now we assemble the drawer itself. You take the components, the 2 side panels, the back panel. What we have are the 2 front clips, 2 drawer securing clips. These are labelled left and right. This is the left hand one, this is the right hand one. The back of the drawer is shaped like the side of your drawer system. And it goes in like this, and you push until it clicks. That's engaged. You do the same for the other side, and it's literally underneath that little lug there. So the drawer goes underneath there like that, and then push. We lay the drawer onto its top, and we then slide the drawer base itself into the system. Making sure that it's flush here before you fix the screws. I drill a hole here, and then fix it with a 15mm screw, like so. And that is your top drawer assembled.